Yo, what up, Ree here. Ree up, motherfucker, back again with another video. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for subscribing, and I appreciate a like on the video if you liked it. And let's get to it. So we're going to talk about numerology, and this is taken from the book, The Secret Science of Numerology by Shirley Blackwell Lawrence. Really good book, explains a lot. So you can find it online if you're interested. But why are numbers important? What are numbers? Well, this explains it. So this then is a secret that makes numerology work. Letters are symbols for sound. Sound vibrates and creates form and has its own traits. In order to know those rates of vibration, we need numbers. The letter numbered in the place of the alphabet are the rates of vibration when either thought or spoken. So that kind of puts it in a different perspective, doesn't it? That we just we're not taught about numbers. We just think, it's just, we don't really even think about it, do we, right? Well, your numbers tell your whole story. And this is why I'm so interested in it, because I see people not being the highest vibration of themselves, okay? Because you can be any vibration of this. Now, a way to figure out, add up all the digits in your birthday. This is like simple numerology, okay? Everybody has seen this at some point probably online. It's usually called a life path, but these are actually your ruling numbers. So add up all the digits. We'll just do a basic one till you get to one digit. So say you're born, October 9th, 2021, you add up 1 plus 9 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1, right? So then you get one number. Now, every number has a positive, a negative, and a destructive trait within it, right? What I see with most people, they have no idea how powerful they are. They have no idea. I see people with master numbers who can barely survive. And the only thing stopping you is you. That's the only thing. And I think this will help people if they actually realize how they can be. And so I'm just kind of scrolling, because if you see your number, then you could just screenshot it and figure this is just basic. Now, if you go to a numerologist or you get a reading, then you're going to understand this in depth. But here's just like an example of how things could be. I want to start with the number 3, because we see this a lot, right? 3, you can either be cheerful, humor, the entertainer, enthusiastic, good at writing, speaking, singing. But the negative could be bored, dislikes responsibility, impulsive, moody, vain, wasteful. But the destructive could be gossip, greed, hatred, intolerance, jealous, pedophile. I think we've seen that a lot in the news lately. It's kind of weird how they're kind of, connected. We see entertainers, we've seen pedophiles. So a lot of people I find, I haven't found pedophiles, but I'm just saying, a lot of people I find, we see a lot of bored people. We see a lot of people dislike responsibility. Let's go down here. Argumentative, dry, humorless, crude, hatred, jealous, violent, vulgar. See, when you're in these kind of vibrations, the lower aspect of your number, you're still yourself, but you're the lowest vibration. And like, man, you guys are all so powerful, and you have the ability. Look at the positive. Dignified, educator, intuitive, love of nature, silent, spiritual, or scientific, assiduous. Like, all of these things are huge advantages. And it doesn't matter what number you are, you can be you can use this to your advantage of 100%. Like, you can be anything. It's limitless if you actually use the vibration of what you're supposed to become. Because some of us have been brainwashed to believe we're one thing, or our family told us to be one thing, or so we end up being, these numbers are always going to correlate. But what vibration of it are you being? Because there's always a negative, positive. Are you being dishonest? Are you being a wicked leader? A lot of leaders have the number 11. A lot of them. When they could be a great artist, music, art, drama, idealist, inspired, religious leader. But then they use their power for dishonesty. I see a lot of people with master numbers. Like, you could use it, like, there's just so many different things that it could be used. You know, you could be a gang leader with 22, or you could be a master achiever. You know, there's a lot of people that you see get lost on the streets, and they're powerful numbers. Like, I've seen some people with crazy powerful numbers, but yeah, they ended up just not living up to their highest potential that you could, because you're that powerful that you can come here and just be completely asleep. And that's what I wanted to show. That's just kind of like a basic thing. But the numbers that you get, say, I'm 27/9, because I get, when I add up all my numbers, I get 2, 7, and then 7 plus 2 equals 9. Well, the 2 and the 7 mean something as well. That's how you pinpoint the frequency. Every number. So see, even if you're born, I'm born on the 30th, right? I still can take this 3 as part of my signature. Entertainer, right? Writing, speaking. That's what I'm doing right now. So you can kind of look at it in that way. You could do your birthday, because all these numbers mean something. So that's just like a basic one to it, but it gets very deep. And also, when we start using gematria, you can use full reduction and English ordinal, and I'll explain that in another video. But that's it, and I love y'all. Re-up, motherfucker. All right, easy.